So yesterday, it was revealed that SGA, I always struggle to say that nigga's name. SGA of OKC will be on the cover of NBA 2K26. They just released the announced trailer with a bunch of info. We finna go over it. And we're gonna talk about the plan for NBA 26, my expectations, not from the game, but from the community. We're gonna have our annual conversation about how we can do better. I'm gonna give some practical tips. You guys can feel free to clip it. And I'm just praying and I'm hoping that come this time next year when the financial reports are coming out, they're not breaking records, which will force them to what? Improve the game. All right, let's take a look at this announcement trailer here. But a bit of skipping this year. I'm not mad at you, my boy.
The moments that last forever go beyond what we see on the court.
You are the Finals MVP.
These moments start out with the ball, a dream, and a relentless will to win. They're the culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped on the court. All of those moments have led to this one. NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
Ball over everything. Oh, wait, what did I say at the end? Pre-order now to play up to 7 days early, so get it a week early if you pre-order, which will probably be most people. Stop showing El Reese. Angel Reese has been playing better this season if you tapped in. Some of y'all be forcing the hate. Does she fuck up sometimes? Sure, but she's been playing better this season. I don't know what. Yeah, I think we'll be watching basketball. No PS4. So I thought there was gonna be no PS4. Let's talk about that. I thought there was gonna be no PS4, but if you check the website, damn, I should have fucking said, where was it? Oh, if you check the website, the PS4, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, because I got excited, I said this might be the year that they really focus. They don't split the dev team. But if you check the website, the PS4 and the Xbox One is listed for NBA 2K26. And unfortunately, if you think it's not coming to PS4, it's most likely because some of those NBA 2K Intel accounts on Twitter that are not actually affiliated with NBA 2K, they were spreading misinformation saying that it wasn't coming to the PS4 and the Xbox One. But you guys should know, when it comes to other websites like other pages that are covering other games like Charlie Intel that cover shooters, you can kind of trust those fan pages. They're more reputable. But a 2K fan page, you can't trust them when it comes to the news because 2K niggas can't read. That's just the reality. When you ask them to read it a sentence in full without going word for word, them niggas go like, stop getting your news from fucking Twitter accounts when it comes to 2K. They can't read. So I actually went and looked on the website. It is officially listed. I'm too lazy to look it up, but I can show you. I took a screenshot and put it in the group chat because we were talking about it in the group chat this morning. I put a screenshot. Oh, here we go. This is from the website. What platforms will it be available on? PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So there is misinformation going on around the internet that it's not coming to PS4 and Xbox One. And when I saw it this morning, I was excited, but I hate to break it to everybody. It's just not true. It's not fucking true. Yeah, it's coming to the Switch too. That shit's gonna be just a black screen. Let me close the group chat real quick. So that's what I got for you in regards to platforms. Angel Reese is gonna be on the alternative cover. And then they also got the Legendary Edition with Carmelo Anthony. That's actually why I titled it. That's why I titled my YouTube stream that NBA 2K26 will not be focusing on defensive mechanics. That's one thing people complain about a lot, especially the interior defense, like being a big. A lot of times it's 50-50 like every year. So I don't think NBA 2K26 is going to be fixing any of the defensive problems in this game because they put Melo on the cover. And we know what? When it comes to defense, that nigga goes. The Queen PF of the man. True. So that's the covers: SGA, Angel Reese, and then Melo on the Legendary Edition. And then they also have this version, the Leave No Doubt Edition. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's another one where it has everybody on the cover. The Leave No Doubt Edition. what's the name? YouTuber Double H actually did a quick tweet, basically putting all the info in one tweet of what was revealed today. Let me turn my beat back on. And he stated, this is what we know about the game so far. The city is back. 2K26 releases on September 5th. Is that right? I saw August. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. NBA 2K26 release date. Unless he's talking about the official release date. No, I guess that is correct. Early. Yeah, okay. So if you pre-order the game, you can play on August. The release date is August 29th. That's what most people are going to play. But if you're not pre-ordering, you get to play it on September 5th. Seasons are returning. XP coins are back. Whatever. Season passes are back. My triple threat park is returning. That's cool, I guess. You can get 7 days early access and play NBA 2K26 at 9 a.m. PST on August 29th if you pre-order the Superstar or Leave No Doubt edition. SGA, Melo, and Angel Reese are on the cover. 2K26 will be available on PS4, Xbox One, Switch. We already talked about that. Cross-platform is only between PS5 and Xbox Series. That's so disappointing, bro. Can you not put the PC version in there for the goddamn crossplay? Because it runs smoother on PC, but you know, then they had to put anti-cheat in there, which would require resources and development, and that would require effort. They're too busy trying to make money, so they're not going to do that. They about to raise the price of VC and say it's because of the tariffs. Hey, nigga, don't give them any ideas. Don't give them, because they will. I could see a tweet from Ronnie 2K. Yeah, due to the tariffs, man, Trump is making it hard for us to import the VC. Like, nigga, what? It's a digital item. What the fuck? And the worst part is the 2K community would fall. No, Ronnie said that like it costs more money to put the VC on the boat, on the freight boats in the crates and bring it in because it costs more money for the oil on the boat. So the VC gonna cost. I can see a world where 2K niggas will believe that shit because for some reason 2K niggas still believe that PS4. They're still referring to PS4 and Xbox One as current gen. Which is funny because I seen somebody refer to that shit as, I would even call it, it's not even last gen, it's Jurassic gen. That's what that shit is. Before Christ gen. The BC gen. Shout out to Billiam and Donna Jules with the sub, appreciate it. But yeah, don't give them no ideas. Yeah, Legacy gen. So that's the info I got for you on that. Found this tweet, somebody tagged me in it. I thought this was funny, so Ronnie tweeted out when the game's coming out, and this gentleman right here tweeted out that he has already submitted his PTO so he can get the day off and play NBA 2K without thinking, without seeing any gameplay, without seeing any VC prices. This man is ready to use some PTO to play an annual basketball game. Ladies and gentlemen, free my brothers from the shackles. Like, we can't even wait. Come on, guys, come on, man. What are we doing? This shit is, it's like the jokes fucking write themselves. Oh my God, man. Oh, here's what you get. Here's what you get in the different versions of the game, man. Here's what you get. Does this shit not zoom in? The base version, if you pre-order, you get 10,000 VC. That's either of the base versions. Well, and then the bonus is you get 100 and 135 thousand VC. Then you get a bunch of skill boosts and shit. I ain't reading all this nerd shit, bro. Let's just talk about 2K26, man. Obviously, I hope the game is better. We're kind of at a point though where people are just, what is this? What did you link? Is this more info? Hold on. Pre-order in 2K26 with zero gameplay in the city returning.
Ooh, Rose. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm crazy, chat. Woohoo! Roses, apples, oranges. I'm the crazy guy, though.
Dude, what the fuck is this video?
My mind is just crazy. I'm fucking crazy, right? I'm a crazy man.
That sums it up.
I'm crazy.
That about sums it up.
I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping.
All right. Maybe my message didn't go through last year, so we're going to do this again. I understand NBA 2K is currently the only basketball game on the market until EA drops their college basketball game 2 years from now. People love basketball, including me. I'm trying to be patient with y'all. I said, let's just stop buying the game, But that's hard for some people because I'm learning to some people, and we're going to talk about that later. I got a funny video for y'all that I'm going to respond to because people seem to like when I respond to terrible gaming takes. Some people seem to think that multiplayer games are the only video games that exist. And if you play single player games, it's because you're a dweeb and a virgin and a weirdo. I get it. NBA 2K is one of the only games all my friends play. It's one of the only reasons I probably still play it. I like basketball. I don't like it that damn much. At this point, it's just a way to hang out with the boys. It's when I get it. I fucking get it, okay? And it's the only basketball game on the market. So over the last year, I've switched my stance to try to help people out, you know, instead of switching things cold turkey, instead of quitting the smoking all of a sudden, we're going to start with a nicotine patch. The 2K version of the nicotine patch that I'm talking about is for 2K26. All I ask is that the community just spend responsibly. I did this last year. It worked for me because I have self-control, and I'm hoping everybody does it. Because if everybody does it, we can stick it to 2K and we can see improvements in the game. What am I talking about? When this game comes out, if you choose to skip it, I respect it. If you choose to buy it, my rule last year, I told the boys in the group chat, and I already told them this year, 2 builds. I am making 2 builds. Your first one, you're just trying to figure it out because I get it. Sometimes you mess up in the builder. The second one, if I don't get it together in the second build and we still losing, I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm playing with. I'm buying 1 pack of VC. I'm not buying anything else. If everybody does this, people still play 2K. Yeah, it was one of the best selling games, top 5 last year. If everybody does this, I promise you, the game will improve. Why? Because 70% of 2K's profits come from VC sales. People making builds, buying do-rags, skateboards, and bicycles and mech suits in the goddamn park. It's not the game sales. That's just the $70 fee. It's the micro. Oh, and then the season passes now? Oh my God, the season passes, emotes. I'm begging everybody. Do not make 20 builds. Make your 1 or 2 builds. Get you a t-shirt, a pair of shoes, and a pair of pants, and call it a fucking day. And if you don't, and here's another thing. If you don't like the game, don't fucking play it. Because another way that I don't hear a lot of people express how we can affect the game and make it better, for those unaware, there's 3 ways that 2K, well 4 now with the season pass. There's 4 key ways that NBA 2K makes their money. The game sales, the VC, the season pass, and the 4th way that most people I don't see talk about is advertisement. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, advertisement. Now, not gonna lie, hearing that 70% of revenue is kind of disturbing. It's real, look it up. The advertising is another way we can affect their pockets. One of the key reasons why they keep putting the city in NBA 2K is not because it's cool. It's not GTA. There's nothing to do in it. It's because there are billboards everywhere where they can put Reese's Pieces and Gatorade billboards and shit like that. Guys, these companies that show up on the billboards in the city are paying for that ad space so they can subconsciously trick you into purchasing things. So when 2K goes to these brands and says, we average millions upon millions of players every year, every night, they can charge a shit ton of money to display ads inside of their game. So if you buy NBA 2K26, if you limit the amount of VC you spend on the game, and also if you just stop playing the game because you don't like the gameplay, you will fuck them over. Because come next year when 2K27 comes out, or whenever the contracts for the advertisement is over, the advertisers are going to say, hey, you guys used to average 2 million concurrent players every night at the peak of NBA 2K26, or I mean 2K25. But in 2K26, you guys were only averaging 500,000. I am no longer cutting a $10 million or whatever amount of check to advertise my Reese's Pieces inside of this fucking game. Now 2K is going to have to take a step back and say, we're not making as much money on the billboards. how can we improve the product so we keep people on the servers? So at bare minimum, if you are an irresponsible adult who cannot stop spending money on VC for some reason, if you fucking hate the game, NBA 2K26, just stop playing it. You will hurt their pockets. It will hurt their ad revenue and force them to what? Hang in there with me, chat. Improve the fucking game. Stop playing shit you don't like. Stop making TikToks about how Zelda and whatever else single player game is for fucking dweebs and Expedition 33, and keep an open mind. There's so many free to play games. Go play something you enjoy. I don't understand why people torture themselves playing. Y'all saw it was about a month and a half for NBA 2K25. I didn't like the fact that the shooting became rocket science. It was too RNG. I said, this isn't fun. I got the fuck off the game, bro. You niggas is not going to be getting my fucking concurrent player count. I'm asking a lot for people who can't read. So that's what I say. 1, limit your spending. Let's start there. 2, at bare minimum, if you don't like the game, just don't play it. Take the L on the $70. Take it to, well, no, don't take it to GameStop. Take it to your local mom and pops if you got one. Trade it in for some store credit. Get $30. Go buy something else, bro, and play something that you enjoy, that inspires you. Okay? That's all I ask. That being said, I hope the game's good, but every year, it's always a 50-50. I felt like I enjoyed 2K25 when it first came out, but then once again, the community started bitching, and they started patching the game, and it changed it, and it just got fucking annoying, and I got tired of it once again. Traded it and played Skull and Bones. Nigga, you out your mind. Our playtime is a big value to them as a money they want us. Ding, 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 ding. And that's why I said, I understand they got you addicted with the VC, but the playtime is actually very important. We can affect their billboard sales, but you gotta get off the game if you don't enjoy it. How can you say there's nothing else to play when there's a million other? Go play fucking Marvel Rivals or something. I don't know. Marvel Rivals might stress you out, but at least it's free. You niggas is paying thousands of dollars every year to play a game that you fucking hate. Make it make sense, man. Trade it in for Concord? Fuck no. So I know I talk a lot of shit, but I hope I'm giving people some insight and some things to think about for those unaware. And I'm giving solutions. I'm not going to sit here and just make fun of people, bruh. I cannot stress enough before we get off this topic. The solution is, at bare minimum, if you don't like the game, give it a month. Get off the game. If we all collectively stop playing the game, the dev team and the publishers are going to look at those server numbers and say, what's going wrong? We are not going to be able to make a lot of money off advertising as the NBA 2K27. We're not making as much money on VC and season passes. This is the majority of our revenue. We mainly only got game sales. We need to have an emergency meeting. How can we improve this game? Vote with your wallet, but also vote with your time. Escape the abusive relationship. That's all I can say. That's my solution for y'all. Remember, I said it. How they broke and spending that much money. Never mind. I thought about that too before we wrap it up. I thought about the fact that a lot of people say the reason they can't afford a PS5 or Xbox Series X is because $500 is a lot of money. But the PS5 has been out for 5 years. You can't save $500 in 5 years. That's kind of crazy to me as an adult, especially because NBA 2K and Madden come out every year. And I've seen some of y'all receipts. One dude was bragging about how he spent $25,000 in 1 year. I seen a $10,000 receipt. I seen a lot of $1,000 and $2,000 receipts on Twitter. People showing how much they're spending on VC. And I think what it comes down to is financial literacy. A lot of people don't realize how much money they're spending. How do you have enough money to spend $1,000, $2,000 every year on the PS4 version of NBA 2K for different builds, but then you say you can't afford a PS5? That's a PS5 right there if you just stop making builds. Guys, check your bank statements. You can't live your life fucking opening up your bank account or just acting like, that's just not a way to live, man. It's not fucking healthy. It's not. I seen a $50,000 receipt. That's fucking crazy. You can't live your life off of hope, man. I hope I got enough for this fucking Chipotle bowl. Check your bank statements, guys. Okay? Thanks. Oh boy. So that's the NBA 2K update. We'll keep an eye on what new gameplay announcements they have. Hopefully it's good, but I don't have no expectations for that shit.